Yeah, fade and follow, no brakes, full throttle, no units left, still stacking the bottle. Sports talk, bets drop, odds spin like lotto. Tune in, plug in, feel the vibes, it's colossal. Bets cooking, chef in the kitchen, line so tight, got precision in the vision. Spreads a razor blade, bankrolls division. Underdog barking, sniffing superstition. Tails never fails, heads flip, superstardom. Stakes weigh heavy like bricks in the garden. Pocket empty, hearts are Spartan. No units left, still betting regardless. Fade and follow, ride the highs, hit the hollow. Stacks fall fast, then you rebuild tomorrow. Fade and follow, where the wise men waddle. Win or lose, man, we live by.
All right, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Fade and Follow. I'm your host, No Units Left. We're here to talk about baseball postseason. Yes, baseball postseason, and also recapping NFL and getting to my card. First, let's talk about the postseason. Yeah, let's start off on a high note. We're going to talk about the postseason. Let's talk about it. Let's recap the games and get into any action I may have. We'll see. But yeah, here we go. Let's talk about baseball. Diving in. All right, here to recap baseball. We're cutting in, and then I'll get back to NFL. NFL already recorded. I'm going to recap all the baseball games. This podcast is coming out a little bit late than normal, but I wanted to be able to have some time, recap the games for you. So, yeah, diving in. As a non-Yankee fan, not really a Yankee hater per se, but not a Yankee fan. The Yankees are fun in the postseason. More for me, the Dodgers, but the Yankees are definitely the most, either you love them or you hate them, but either way, you need them in the postseason. So with that, the ALDS, with them winning or losing, it kind of sucks for the ALDS a little, or for the ALCS coming up. Maybe, actually, not. You know what? Take that back. I lied. I think it should be a good series overall with Tariq Skubal pitching. Or who knows for the ALCS? We don't know yet because that game 5 is tomorrow. But I'll get into that. The Tigers and Mariners. But yeah, I definitely love the Yankees being out. I wish they were out in the ALCS really. But they're a fun team to root against, so it was great seeing them get that one win, and then of course lose it there last night. Was great to watch. They had their opportunities, just couldn't get it done. Again, great. I love it. Toronto Blue Jays though are for real. They are definitely. I could see them winning it all. I honestly do. They have the bats. The bats are alive and they're motivated, and the pitching is good. Credit to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays were the better team that series, way better, and looked better. The Dodgers are the better team and have been. Here's what I don't get. Last night, you have Phillies, you have Aaron Nola pitching. He had the shortest leash possible. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why you don't give the ball to Ranger Suarez there, who you obviously want to have to start the game, and then you could have gone to your bullpen or let him go as far as possible from the start, which I don't think they ever got a hold of. But I don't know why you don't go Ranger Suarez from the get-go, and then you could have had Nola tonight and set up with the bullpen easily. I think that's bad management. Bad management there. I don't know how they're going to do tonight. It won't matter if the Phillies bat showed up last night. They got to show up tonight. End of story. That's it. You can't get it done just pitching with the Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to win the close games. You have to blow them out and blow them out early. So, and like what they did last night, they kept their foot on the gas and they wouldn't stop with the hits. And the Phillies have to do that again tonight in order to win. It's not really it is pitching at the end of the day, but they just ruined that, I believe, in my opinion. But we'll obviously see tonight. But yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that at all. But yeah, I don't agree with that management, the game management yesterday. It didn't make sense to me with the pitching. Should have just had Ranger Suarez and Aaron Nola tonight and then let him go as far as possible. But he had the shortest release possible, which I get. But still, imagine if you had that shutout going tonight and then still, that's good. That's what you need. So who knows? I hate to say it, but I do like the Dodgers with that. I hate to say it. I don't like what they did last night. They got the win possible, unless the bats wake up. But as of right now, Dodgers money line -140. That's my bet for tonight for one of them. Yeah, I hate to say it. I hate the Dodgers. I really do. I hate the Dodgers organization. I don't hate the players. Uh, it's crazy. So growing up a Giants fan, the Dodgers had, I believe, in my opinion, had more hateable people back in the day. That's all gone now. There's no really true rivalry. There's no bad blood. There's no hatred anymore. Really, honestly, like I think the Dodgers did a good job getting rid of all, are no longer having in their own, or they're in their organization dislikable guys. I mean, sure, you can find some, but I'll always hate the Dodgers. Don't get me wrong, but the players, I don't know. I anyone that hates them, I don't understand how you can hate the players on this team. It's not like they have a Yasiel Puig. They don't have a Mike Piazza back in the day. They don't have an Oral Hershiser. Who else do we hate? We hated a lot of guys back. Kemp. Yeah, there's no bad blood really, and plus you can see as well, like there's no bad blood with the players, so that kind of sucks. It's not lost the rivalry, but it's not the same as it once was. As it is the Red Sox and I'm drawing a blank. Red Sox and Yankees. God, wow, why is that tough? And then of course the Cardinals and Cubs. But yeah, it's not the same as it once was. Moving on though. Brewers look like the real deal. Cubs, got their win. They're playing at home. So the Cubs just need to score runs. I don't think it's feasible for them to keep doing what they're doing. We'll see. I don't like either team tonight. I think it's pretty evenly matched for the most part for tonight. So let's just watch. Obviously the first game, I hate to say I do like the Dodgers a little bit better. But for the Brewers and Cubs, tonight I think in my opinion, is evenly matched as it gets. I don't care who wins. I just want to see a good series. Hopefully the Cubs. I guess if I'm rooting for anything, I want to see Game 5s. I'm rooting for Game 5s. So I kind of hope my bet loses. So fade me there if you think the Phillies are going to win. I don't care. I just want to see Game 5s, but I think I'm a little bit smarter in the Dodgers Phillies series, but I want Game 5s, and I'm glad we got one Game 5 at least. So I guess I'm rooting for the Cubs if I had it, but I'm not betting them. I just want a Game 5. That's it, in a good series. Now on to the Tigers Mariners. We got a Game 5. This is what I wanted. This is what I want to see. I think Tariq Skubal is as close as we're going to get to Madison Bumgarner pitching. Tomorrow night, I can't wait. I'm excited. He has the ball. Tigers know what they're doing. Give your ace the ball. Let him do his thing. I am betting the Tigers. I do think the Mariners are a better team, but it's similar to the Giants. They face better teams, but Madison Bumgarner at the end of the day is the factor, or was the factor in the playoffs, in the pitching, what got it done. I believe that for Tariq Skubal. I think Tariq Skubal is as close, possibly, depending how he does tomorrow. I hope he proves me right. Is as close as we're going to get to a Madison Bumgarner. The guy is fun to watch. If you're into pitching, watch him. I can't wait. I think it's a close game. I don't think it's a 2-run game, so that's why I'm taking Tigers money line -138 on the game for tomorrow night. But I'm excited. They're giving this manager. I'm just excited. I'm excited because it's been a while since we've had pitching be dominant or as dominant a pitcher come along since Madison Bumgarner like this. I was sad. I wasn't sad. I was disappointed that the Tigers couldn't get it done for Scooball last year. Well, he's back. He's on a mission. Man on fire. Yeah, I love it. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope the Tigers pull it off because I want to see Scooball pitch. Give him the ball. That's what he wants. You give your ace the ball and let him get it done. All you have to do is just score one run and he'll be able to shut him down most of the way. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this. So yeah, tomorrow night should be a great one, fun one. So Tigers minus 138 is my bet. So Dodgers minus 140 and Tigers minus 138 for tomorrow night is my bet. Tonight, Dodgers and just watching the Brewers and Cubs. I guess if I were to put money on it, I honestly would take the Brewers here, honestly, but I want to see a game 5, so yeah, I'm not betting. I just want to see it. But if I had to pick, Brewers, my heart wants a game 5, but my head is like, yeah, it's the Brewers, dude. Don't bet. Just watch. All right, and with that is the MLB playoffs recap. Heading over to NFL and the podcast to be uploaded. All right, have a good one. Also, I do want to add. I forgot to add before we jump off. Hockey is coming up. I will have hockey picks. Yeah, I won't have NBA picks. I'm not a big NBA guy, but I will have hockey picks. So I'll give hockey every now and then. But I'll definitely post on my Twitter any hockey action I place. With NBA, I guess I got a quick rant. About since I am a Warriors fan. I don't like the media pushing, because no Warriors fans are pumped really about the Al Horford signing. Yeah, the Warriors are pumped about it. But I don't like the national media trying to pump and, making the Warriors seem good. My issue with that is the Warriors are the fucking oldest team. You think we're pumped about it that we just signed a 39-year-old aging Al Horford who we have no idea what we're going to get from him? What the fuck? Like, no Warriors fan is like, yay. Honestly, no one. Why would we be excited? If this was Al Horford of 2 years ago, maybe, or last year, possibly, for our playoff run. But no, I don't know. We're so fucking old. Everybody's over 35 and over, or star players at least. Yeah, so I don't get it. The media needs to stop. The media are fucking assholes. Like, fuck off, dude. No, seriously, fuck off. Yeah, that's my quick rant. With hockey, I am a Sharks fan. So I'm excited for the Sharks. Now, last season, of course, we're expected to not do as well. Obviously, we had young players and they needed to develop. Celebrini, Will Smith, Eklund, you name it, everybody. And then we just got Misa, and then Sam Dickinson is going to be on defense, and then Askarov is finally going to be in goal, a legitimate starting goaltender for once. So we're going to see consistency there. I'm excited for the Sharks. Now, do we make the playoffs? Who knows? I think we can. If this team comes together, and it may come off to a rocky start. Everybody's still figuring stuff out. Don't have high expectations, to be honest, but I'm excited for the games and excited for the teams. I'm not saying playoffs are bust this year. It's playoffs or bust next year. That's 100% a fact. It's playoffs or bust for sure. This team, now we got a solid core. Now we got everything's pointing in the right direction. They just need to come together, and it's going to take a while. It is going to take a while. It's going to take I'm giving them the year because I'm a real fan, and I'm giving real expectations here. There's going to be ups and downs, bumps along the way, but there's also going to be some upside as well. Who knows? They can make a run, start off hot. I'm not expecting that. It'll be exciting to see. I'm just along for the ride. I can't wait for is next year, but I can't also wait for it, is to watch them develop and how they, perform in these games. That's what I'm excited for. If they make, making the playoffs is house money. Honestly, it really is house money. I can't wait. The I hope no one else has like great high expectations for this team, as we're really fucking young still. But with this experience, and if no one gets hurt and all that, we're good. We're solid. We're solid for not only years to come, but next year. Again, this year playoffs is house money. I'm okay if we don't, but I hope we're not in dead last. Now, if we're in dead last, I hope we're losing by one score games mostly. Most of our games are by one score, and we're not giving up a million goals. That's what I don't want. I don't want a million goals, and it's like, dang, you know what? They're coming back in garbage time or something like that. Not really garbage time. There's really no garbage time in hockey, but you know what I mean. I just don't want to see a 5-4 games. I'll be okay with 2-1, 3-2s, and all that. Or yeah, I'm okay. Just not dead last. But if we are dead last, are we competitive? Please be competitive, better than last year. That's all I ask for. Now, as for, again, if we do end up, in the playoff hunt and all that, house money. I'm all in. That's great. Guess what? Everybody's going to return next year. Mostly everybody that is young. Everybody that is young will return. Mostly everybody that, that's with the Sharks and see what this team can do should return next year. I think this is just setting up for our future, so I can't wait. I'm excited. Can't wait for hockey. I'm a bigger hockey fan than NBA fan. I do love the Warriors, but NBA is a little tough for me at the moment to watch. I am gonna sound like an old head here. I miss '90s basketball. I miss '90s and early 2000s basketball. I miss the hand checking. I miss actual fucking defense. That's what I fucking miss. I don't care. You can say college basketball is sloppy, but they do play some defense come tournament time, or, it's a lot of misses. I like the low-scoring games. Low-scoring games is my favorite. It's sloppy basketball. I'm in for it. Don't give a fuck. Give it to me. NBA, it's too high scoring. I don't know who asked for that, man. I know some people ask for high scores, but all the fucking time, I miss the defense. I miss the 2005, 2004, 2004, 2005 Pistons. I do. Yeah. What the fuck? Bring back defense. I know people say, well, if you think that they're not playing defense at courtside and all that, and they are. No, I get it, but, at the same time, they're not really. Let's be real here. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah. On Rant over... Oh, the Giants are still on their managerial search. Jesus Christ, hurry up, figure it out. That's it. I don't know how I feel about Nick Hundley. I wish it was Tony Vitello. They're obviously off Tony Vitello. But I don't know how I feel about another catcher. Maybe they do turn around, maybe they don't. I mean, if it is Nick Hundley, yay. I don't know. Maybe they should have gone with Bruce Bochy. I don't know. But we'll see. Who cares? I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Nick Hundley. TBD. They haven't got him yet or signed him yet, so it's all just speculation at this point. But anyways, on to the NFL. So this was the baseball recap, baseball playoffs recap and picks, rant over. All right, everybody, on to NFL. All right, now let's talk about football. All right, let's recap my card and go over my record and any picks I may have. Let's just start off. I don't like a lot of games. Week 6, to be honest. I don't like a whole lot. I actually hate a lot. So this is going to be a slightly low card for me than usual. I don't love a lot of games. I do not, based off of how the NFL went last week and weeks prior, I don't like a lot of games. So I'm not a fan of a lot of games. But let's recap. Let's recap the games. Why is it letting me recap? Come on. Let's recap from last week. See how I did. Starting off, 49ers versus Rams. All right, I took the loss on this one. I didn't tweet it out. I should have tweeted, but I didn't. I didn't tweet it out, but I switched my pick. I forgot to tweet it out. I switched my pick from the Rams to the Niners as soon as I saw Mac Jones come out. First, as soon as I saw he was playing. One. Two, as soon as I saw him come out in the suit. That suit was a suit of a winner. I switched it to the Niners so fast. It was the fastest switch of all time. So, yeah, I took the Niners and won, as you know, since I switched. But I'm taking the loss because I didn't tweet it out. So with that, I'll take my L. I don't care. That's fine. L belongs to me. I don't think if one win makes me at 50%, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Then I might take this L back. I may take this L back. Yeah, I may do that. But wow, what a game by the Niners! What a game! Did this say more about the Niners than it did LA? I mean, all they do is force feed Puka Nacua. There's Tutu Atwell still. I mean, I get it. Puka's good, but I don't know. The Rams still have a plan and all that. Their defense is, still pretty good. Yeah, maybe you just throw it out. I don't know. Maybe you just throw out this game for the Rams, and the Niners just keep finding ways to win. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how many non-existent weapons Mac Jones has to play with each week. From week to week, he has no idea who he's playing with. But this is the game that I wanted Brock Purdy. Well, I'm glad we got Mac Jones. Do we have a QB problem in San Francisco? I don't think so. We'll see, though, going forward. This is going to be under a microscope now. Mac Jones looks fucking solid. Mac Jones looks good. Mac Jones can play. Mac Jones is a baller. Maybe Kyle Shanahan, almost any quarterback can play. But if you are a competent quarterback, at least, unlike Trey Lance, unfortunately, I have to say it, like Jimmy G and all these other guys, Brock Purdy, you're Mac Jones. You're gonna be really fucking good. Who else is not doing too hot? Like Bryce Young. Maybe he excels in this. Maybe Dylan Gabriel excels in this, offense as well. I'm just saying, like, Niners, man, our defense is good. We're getting back Mustafa. Bring it. I can't wait. I'm excited for Niners football now. I don't know. I mean, we need the other guys to get healthy. We need George Kittle. I wish Bosa was healthy. Maybe we make a trade. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how the season goes. But we're in first place, baby. First place. Wish we had Mac Jones for the Jaguars game. I think we're undefeated, and Brock Purdy plays in this. Here's the thing. I don't know if we're undefeated or not if Brock Purdy plays in this, but I do know that we would have been undefeated going into this game. We would have been undefeated going into this game. That's all I know. Anyways, Vikings versus Browns. Vikings -3. Winner got scary there. Thank you for the last TD, Carson Wentz. Vikings played terrible offense on offense in the last quarter, maybe overall in the game. But when I was watching closely in the last quarter, I don't know what the Browns were doing. Some of the playing calls did not make sense, and they as if they're like playing for a tie and giving them opportunities to tie the Vikings to tie and win the game, which they ended up doing. It's like, how many chances are you going to give us? Yeah, you're not running out of the clock efficiently, and you're not calling the correct plays. So I keep giving these, yes, we kept punting it back and losing the ball, but now you're giving the ball back to us with more time left. Yeah, all right, now we're going to win. Yeah, here we go. Now we won the game. By the way, let's see if if this mic's good enough. I gotta go back. What's the mark? What's the mark on this one? I just farted in my chair. Let's see if it caught it. We'll have to go back and listen to the podcast. If you're listening to this, let me know. Or God, what's the time mark? around the 601 mark, I say. Something like that, right as I was talking about that. So 601-ish. Let's see if this mic is really good and picks up that fart. Anyways, Vikings -3. Browns got to keep running with Quishon Junkins. Like, he goes off and then you don't hear from him, and then he comes back, and it's like, dude, run the ball with him. I mean, the dude's a beast and he wants to run. What the fuck? Yeah, Quishon Junkins really fucking good. David Njoku really fucking good. People are gonna be critical about Dylan Gabriel. Dude's only a fucking rookie. He's a rookie. He's gonna figure it out. Like, that wasn't a bad game from him. I don't think it was a bad game at all. Yeah, you're playing rookies. This is on the head coach. Still, you got to prepare. I mean, the guy, it's his first game. Give him a break. Cut him slack. Too high expectations now on rookies. It's crazy. Lower them a little bit because there's a rookie. It's their first year. They deserve a year. Let's see what else was I gonna go with that. I was gonna go nowhere. Cowboys versus Jets. Cowboys versus Jets over 47 winner. Cowboys defense shows up. Cowboys defense is good. Jets is bad. Jets are bad. That's really they make the Cowboys look really good, but Cowboys are decent. So yeah, the Cowboys are having fun now, but we'll see going forward. Not too much because I didn't really have this game on, so that's all I'm gonna say. Oh, Vikings was a winner, -3. Broncos versus Eagles. Eagles -3.5. Eagles lost the game. Period. End of story. Broncos also won the game. Broncos did everything they can. They had a better game plan, as we saw, better defense, and yeah, the Eagles needed to lose this game in order to win going forward. I think the Eagles are going to be really fucking good. They needed this loss. They've won way too many games. Now they need one more loss in December at least. If they want to have 2 losses, that's fine. They need to have another loss in December for them to go on a Super Bowl run, because I do think the Eagles are that fucking good. Buy Eagles stock now while it's low. I don't think it'll be this low ever fucking again. The Eagles are that good. But yeah, the Broncos again look good. So -3.5. They had a better game plan. But yeah, Eagles -3.5 loser. That is fine. Ravens versus Texans. I meant to. Oh, this is my best bet. I meant to give the over. Oh no. I was gonna give the over if Lamar Jackson didn't play, but I think this game still went over. If I'm not mistaken, did this game still go over? Yeah, it did. This game still went over. So, well, I'll talk about that later. But anyways, because Lamar Jackson didn't play, I thought this was going to be one-sided, which it was. Ravens team total under 19.5 winner. Texans showed up and showed out. They really balled out this game. I don't know if Lamar makes a difference. Maybe a slight difference. Definitely a little, I don't know. The Texans defense was that good, but then again, it was Cooper Rush. Colts -6.5 winner. Yeah, Raiders need to move on from Geno Smith. Need to move on. They should have got at least a QB, drafted QB. I don't know, man. I don't understand why they didn't do that. Could have had any QB, but yeah, bad. Yeah, Raiders are bad. They need someone to throw the ball, someone to throw them the ball a little bit better and make better decisions. Geno Smith's not it. Colts are really fucking good too. Watch out, AFC. Yeah, Colts are really good. AFC is going to be interesting. I like watching the Colts. Colts are really fucking good. They are. And their defense. Saints versus Giants. I'm not taking a win or a loss. I accidentally put Giants versus Saints on the card, even though I had the Saints -2. Not taking the win or loss because I didn't give it out. So that's a nothing. That's the reason I had the Saints -2 at the end of the day. Giants are not poo-poo. It's just a rookie quarterback who acts sporadic, and that's what he does. It worked at college. It's not working in the NFL. It worked on a couple plays, and it doesn't work in the NFL. So Giants may have an issue. And I don't know why they don't run with Scatterboo more often. Scatterboo's a beast of a blocker, and the guy goes all out. Feed him the fucking ball. That's all we want to see is just Scatterboo get the fucking ball. So give him the fucking ball. And Rant over for that. Titans vs. Cardinals. I just sprinkled it because it's 5 straight weeks. I didn't think they would. And I got lucky. Or unlucky there, I should say. Should have been a winner. Team total under 14.5 for the Titans. It was until Geno makes a deflected pass that got lucky, fumbled, ended up being a touchdown in the end zone. What the fuck, man? Unbelievable. That's how we lose 5 straight weeks. Take that how you will. Maybe that gets them rolling. Hey, it is what it is. But the Titans are not that bad. They got nobodies, dude. They got nobodies. They got to figure out. I do like Tajay Spears back. They need to get him going. I know they probably didn't want to injure him. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. This is me speculating as per usual, but maybe they didn't want to injure him. But I hope they get it going. So that was a loser. Epic loser. Fucking bullshit. And they got their first win. I'm sorry. Credit. See? There you go. And funny how Kyler gets concussed on the hike. That's hilarious. Anyways, Lions team total over 20.5 winner. There's not a lot much to talk about this game. Bengals stink without Joe Burrow per usual. They need a different quarterback and a different line, and the Lions look good against bad teams. We'll see how the Lions are going forward. Right now, everything's clicking for them offensively and defensively, but we'll see upcoming weeks how it plays out for them. Commanders vs. Chargers. Chargers. Didn't bet. Even though I gave it out, I didn't bet. I'm not taking the loss on this one. So, I had the caveat in the podcast saying if Jaden isn't playing, I'm taking the -3 Chargers. The Jaden did play. I did not bet this. So, I should have put this on Twitter, but I didn't. I forgot to update. Sorry. Crazy weekend. I had a little crazy weekend. I'll be tweeting more this upcoming next weekend. But right now, so I'm not taking the loss. This is not a loss. I'm not taking the win either because I didn't post it. So this is just a scratch. Bills -7. Okay. First, I didn't know Christian Gonzalez was returning. 1, 2. Where did that come from? From the Patriots? That offense? Where did it come from? Holy shit. Yeah, so Bills -7. I don't know where that came from. Was this a fluke? Was this just a better game plan? I don't know. Patriots look really fucking good, and yeah. All right. Everybody's keeping an eye on the Patriots, especially in that showing. Bills, yeah, I don't know. And with that, let's talk about the record. The record, and I didn't bet Chiefs and Jags. I'm filming this or recording this on Monday, and then I'm going to talk about the playoffs right before it needs to be posted and all that. So, Chiefs and Jags I did not bet, and I will not bet. So who gives a shit? 28, 24, and 2 is my record. And my best bets are 3, 1, and 1. Or is it 4, 1, and 1? That didn't update. I think it's 4, 1, and 1. 4, 1, and 1. Yeah, 4, 1, and 1 best bets. And with that, let's talk about the card. Talk about my card for Thursday and Sunday. Again, small card. Who knows? I may add, but as of right now, it's small. So Thursday pick. Eagles versus Giants. Giants -7. I brought it down to a half, or bought the half. So -7 at -120. Eagles over the Giants. I think the Eagles is a get-right game for sure. Giants don't figure it out. I think the Philly defense is going to put Jackson Dart in a pretzel. I honestly do. So give me Eagles -7 here. What was it? Rams versus Ravens. Over 45. Over 45 is the bet. The Ravens are undefeated, sprinkling that. I don't love this game. But because oh yeah, let me get in. I forgot. Let's back it up. Here are the teams left that are undefeated in covering, don't cover, and along with the game overs, game unders. There are 0 teams that are undefeated in covering. There are 0 teams that don't cover now. Every team has covered. Every team hasn't covered. Here are the teams that are their game unders have gone under. The teams that played in unders the most. 0. Well, not the most. That have gone under. There's 0 left. There's no streaks. No more streaks. No more undefeated streaks. And lastly, the games overs. The games of which the teams have gone over. There's 1 left. Ravens. Ravens games have gone over game totals every year so far. So, which brings me to my point. I'm sprinkling only this. I don't love it because Lamar Jackson may be still out. Ravens over 45. Rams versus Ravens over 45. I don't love it, but, I got to take it. It's undefeated. It's the last thing. It's the last thing we got. That's undefeated. You got to sprinkle it a little bit. So, yeah, sprinkle. Titans versus Raiders over 41. I don't see this being a defensive game. I see this being an offensive ugly game. And both teams are going to play close. So, yeah, so over 41. Let's see. Bengals versus Packers. Bengals team total under 14.5. Packers were on a bye. Give me the Packers. It is at the Packers. Bengals are playing a defense, and they're gonna get whooped. So give me the Packers. This is Sunday. These are all Sundays. And we'll see. Patriots versus Saints. Patriots minus 3.5 versus Saints. Christian Gonzalez is back. I think they take it to the Saints. So Patriots minus 3.5. In the Saturday night game, this is a game I liked. Bills just lost. Bills are going to come out firing. They're playing another night game, prime time, Sunday night. Bills versus Falcons. Bills minus 3.5. Give me the Bills. And lastly, Monday night. Bears versus Commanders over 50. Rooting for points this week, except in the Bengals game. Rooting for points. Bears versus Commanders over 50. Lackluster of a card, I know. I didn't love a lot of games. What do you want from me? Eagles versus Giants minus 7. I got them at minus 120. That's the Thursday night pick going into Sunday and Monday. Rams versus Ravens over 45. Titans versus Raiders over 41. Bengals versus Packers. Team total under 14.5. Patriots versus Saints minus 3.5. Bills minus 3.5. And lastly, Bills versus Falcons. Bills minus 3.5. Bears versus Commanders Monday night over 50. And my best bet. Did I have a best bet? I think it was the Titans over 41. Titans versus Raiders over 41. Was that my best bet? Yeah, let me just double check. Yes, Titans versus Raiders. Best bet over 41. Lock it up. Book it. That is my best bet. 1-1 in my best bets. And with that, this is Fade and Follow. I'm your host. No units left. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
No units left, but the man got wisdom. Pod mic, hot stats spill like a prism. Breakdowns tighter than a lock in a prison. Favorites of dogs, it's all about decisions. Late night sweat, buzzer beater regret. Overtime hits, ain't no ceilings to the bet. Down to the wire.